Quantum finance is no longer a distant concept reserved for theoretical physicists. It is rapidly becoming one of the most sought-after fields at the intersection of technology and financial markets. Banks, hedge funds, and fintech companies are actively hiring professionals who can bridge the gap between quantum computing and real-world financial applications, but breaking into this space requires a very specific combination of skills. If you are serious about landing a quantum finance role, these 5 competencies will define your path forward. The first skill you need is Python programming. Python has become the universal language of quantitative finance and data science, and quantum finance is no exception. Most quantum computing frameworks, including Qiskit, developed by IBM, and Penny Lane, developed by Xanadu, are Python-based. You will use Python to build quantum circuits, simulate financial models, and process large data sets. Beyond the basics, you should be comfortable with libraries like NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib. The ability to write clean, efficient, and well-documented code is what separates candidates who get interviews from those who do not. Start by building small projects such as a Monte Carlo simulation or a portfolio optimization tool, and gradually integrate quantum libraries into your workflow. The second skill is linear algebra, and this one is non-negotiable. Quantum computing is fundamentally built on the mathematics of vectors and matrices. Quantum states are represented as vectors in a complex Hilbert space, and quantum operations are represented as unitary matrices. If you do not understand concepts like eigenvalues, eigenvectors, matrix multiplication, and tensor products, you will struggle to understand even the most basic quantum algorithms. For finance specifically, linear algebra also powers portfolio theory, risk modeling, and factor analysis. Dedicate serious time to mastering this subject through resources like MIT OpenCourseWare or textbooks focused on applied linear algebra. The investment in this foundation will pay dividends across every other skill on this list. Third on the list is probability and statistics. Financial markets are inherently probabilistic environments, and quantum mechanics itself is a probabilistic theory. Understanding probability distributions, stochastic processes, Bayesian inference, and statistical modeling is absolutely essential. In quantum finance, you will encounter concepts like quantum probability amplitudes and quantum Monte Carlo methods, which require a deep intuition for how randomness and uncertainty behave mathematically. On the finance side, you need to understand concepts like value at risk, expected shortfall, and options pricing models such as Black-Scholes. The stronger your statistical foundation, the more naturally you will absorb both the quantum and financial layers of this discipline. Fourth is financial domain knowledge. Technical skills alone will not get you far if you do not understand the problems you are trying to solve. You need a working knowledge of financial instruments including equities, derivatives, fixed income, and foreign exchange. Understanding how markets function, how risk is measured, and how portfolios are constructed gives you the context to apply quantum algorithms meaningfully. Employers in this space want people who can translate a business problem into a mathematical one, and then into a quantum circuit. Without financial literacy, that translation process breaks down entirely. The fifth and final skill is quantum computing fundamentals. You need to understand qubits, superposition, entanglement, and quantum gates. Familiarize yourself with key algorithms like the quantum approximate optimization algorithm and the Haro-Hasidim-Lloyd algorithm, both of which have direct financial applications in optimization and linear systems respectively. Platforms like IBM Quantum and Amazon Breakout offer free access to real quantum hardware, so there is no excuse not to experiment. The field is evolving fast, and those who build hands-on experience today will be the leaders of quantum finance tomorrow.